On the single keyword dashboard, when you scroll down to the SERP snapshot, you can use Nozzle Vision to highlight different results, whatever color you want. A couple use cases would be, number one, if you want to highlight all of your digital assets. So in this case, the REI.com is highlighting this organic result, REI is highlighting the product results, and then this YouTube URL is highlighting this YouTube result clear down below. Another example would be to highlight all of your main competitors in this single SERP to see who's doing the best. So in this case, REI, Walmart, Home Depot, and Target, which you can see over here in the little mini map of this SERP, which brands are showing up the most. In this case, Walmart is winning. So how do we do this? If you go over to the overview dashboard, when you first log in and you click on a keyword, so I'll click on camping pan set, this takes us to the single keyword. From here, you can change it to any keyword that you want. And when you scroll down, you'll see the visual of the SERP. And there is no filter on, so everything has a color just based off of rank. But when you start typing in your domain or brand property, so I'll type in rei.com, you'll see that it highlighted this green one here. You can add more by just clicking add more. You can type in anything here. If it's seen on the SERP, then it will filter it out. So if I type in youtube.com, you'll see it highlights where it found a YouTube video. If there were a whole bunch of YouTube videos, then it would highlight all of them, which actually it did down below here. But to find the specific YouTube video, if we scroll down to this YouTube video that's in this What People Are Saying pack, you can either type in the channel name, in this case, Cusk Bushcraft, or you can type in the YouTube URL to highlight this. Many times you can just type in the YouTube channel name and that will be sufficient. But if you type in this channel name and it highlighted some other results, like if it highlighted this organic result right here, then that means the phrase Cusk Bushcraft was in either the title or the meta description of this search result. So in this case, it worked just fine. We only see that one YouTube video highlighted. And what you can do is, if you remove all these filters, up above in this table, the YouTube URL shows up in this number 9 result. So open up the video pack and copy that URL, and then scroll down and we'll add these others again. So I'll paste the YouTube URL there, and I'll type in rei.com and REI there. So after you get the items listed here, you can change the colors by clicking on this color palette, and you can click and drag to get any color you want. Or if you know the hex code, you can type that in. Or if you know the RGB code, you can type that in there as well. If you want all of them to end up being the same color, just copy that, paste it into all three, and now you can share this with coworkers, show them how well you're dominating this SERP. You're taking up multiple positions in this one SERP. Furthermore, you can compare history to see how things have changed over time. So let's go back to this competitor comparison, and we'll click on Compare History. I'm going to go back a year, since we've been tracking this keyword for a while, and see what it looked like a year ago. And immediately you can see that Walmart was showing up a little bit back a year ago, but now they're showing up a whole bunch more. All four of these brands actually are showing up a lot more than they were a year ago. And the interesting thing is, if you scroll down, you can see that Amazon was showing up in almost all of these results in the top product pack. So we'll look at that here in a second. Lastly, if you share the URL of this page with a coworker, so I'm going to hit duplicate, open up in a new tab. They're going to be able to open up the exact dashboard that you have loaded in already with all these filters. So in this case, we have the 4 filters for the 4 brands, and we have the 2 dates, January 5th, 2026 compared to January 6th, 2025, all open for them so they don't have to spend time searching for the same data. Now I'm curious to see what the change has been in this SERP. So I'm going to just see what's going on with Amazon. So I'll type in Amazon, and now we'll see that a year ago, Amazon showed up in like 30 results, and now they're only showing up in 2. We did notice in the fall of last year, Amazon stopped showing up in product results, and this is a good way to prove that. You can see the change in the SERP over time. This is the value of Nozzle to get a feel for what's going on, what's changing. All the other brands are winning because Amazon is not showing up in product results anymore. So that is all there is to know about Nozzle Vision and selecting different results and highlighting them different colors. Now it's your turn. Enjoy.